Hello everyone, my name is Philip, and joining me today is my good friend Khalil, and we are joining you from these beautiful studios here at Canada's National Ballet School. So I'm happy, we're actually both happy to have you join us for this adult beginner ballet class. And before we get started, I just want you to take a second, just double check that your surroundings are clear of any things that you may hit yourself on, your hands, your feet, no pets that you might accidentally punt while we're doing certain movements. And also just double check that your footwear is slippery enough to move, but not so sticky that you can't move, because we'd really like to keep you nice and safe and healthy while we go ahead and teach you this class. All right, without any further ado, let's go. So, in this first of two series of classes that I'll be teaching you, I want to focus on two different categories. So today's class we're going to focus on pliés, which are to bend. And this is a movement where we bend the knees, the hips, and the joints in the lower leg. So ankle, knee, and our hips. And these are extremely important to ballet dancers as we need to absorb the shock from any of those jumps. So let's start traditionally with all dancers everywhere in the world that take a ballet class. We start at the barre. Now your barre may look like mine. If you're in a big studio, it may need to be a chair, which is absolutely fine as well. It could be a countertop that you find yourself at, or a bookshelf. In any case, once again, just make sure there are no obstructions so we don't injure ourselves as we go through these movements. So the very first movement, everywhere in the world, we'll start with a warm-up, facing the barre. And oftentimes in parallel, so that we can make sure that things are tracking. So, we start with the arms down. We have 4-count introduction to lift the arms, 5, 6, take the barre, 7, 8. We go to 3/4 demi-point, or onto the ball of the foot. 1, point the toe, 2, 3, and 4. Again, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. We plié, 5, 6, or bend the knees, stretch, and stretch. Other leg, 1, 2, strong point of the toe, and 5, 6, staying nice and tall through the whole body, and 1, and 2, 3, and 4. Let's add the plié, plié, stretch, and stretch. Let's repeat all that again, starting with the first leg. So a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, plié, plié, stretch, and stretch. Same thing again with the left leg. 3 times, and then a bend, bend, stretch, stretch. Now let's warm up the neck a little bit. So these joints here have to bend a little bit as well. So we'll look 1, straight, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the head down and recover, looking up, and down and recover, looking up, and because we use our arms so much, let's also give those shoulders a nice warm up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll finish with a beautiful shape that we started with, which we call preparatory. So we'll start with that nice round shape of the arms. All right. I think we should have a go. Are you ready, Khalil?
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Let's do it. So we can take the music, maestro, when you're ready. And 1, push, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend your knees and stretch. Other leg. 3/4. Push. Land that jump. And up. Press. Land. And one more time. Another demi-plié. Plié. Warming up those joints. Again, the first leg. 1. Push. 3, 4. Trying to stay nice and tall through the torso. Reach the legs into the ground. Another plié, plié, stretch, stretch. Last time on the second leg. Push. So really warming up the bottoms of the feet. Up. 3, 4, plie. Now let's warm up the neck. Look right, straight, left. Nice and easy, nothing is forced. You're feeling what's happening. 7, 8, lower the eyes. And nice and open through the back of the neck. Down, and lift, shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, really get them up there, down the back. 7, 8, back to come forward. Really feel them open. 5, 6, 7, and shake. Beautiful, very well done. So next I'd like to start in a turned out position. You'll all recognize this if you've ever seen a ballet or any photos of a ballet dancer. But turnout is one of the things that really separates ballet from a lot of the other dancing art forms. So we work so much and tirelessly throughout our careers to make sure that we are accessing the right turnout muscles. So let's take a second to look at that. At the top of the hamstring and just below the glute are a series of muscles that help you rotate your leg forward. And if any of you rock climb or any of that, you'll know how to access those, as you want to be able to do that so you don't push yourself off of the face of that rock. So we're going to find ourselves nice and rotated, and we're going to do some more demi-pliés. Pliés and bending being the theme of this entire class. So again, starting with the arms off the bar, we're going to prepare 5, 6, 7, 8. Now 2 counts down. We're doing demi-plié 1, 2, stretching 3, 4. We're really tracking the knee over that second toe. Stretch, stretch. Third time, down, down, stretch, stretch. We're going to do what we call a tendu, which is we brush the leg to the side, and we lower in second. And we do demi, 2, 3, 4, and plie. Plie. Getting that workout already. You can feel it. And down, down, stretch, stretch, tendu, and close, close. Now, another part of the body that we actually end up bending is our torso. So let's do a couple of bends to round out these demi-pliés. So I look to the hand 1. I turn my head 2. I side bend 3, 4. Looking down at the floor. I recover 5, 6. Bring the head straight 7, 8. Look over that arm that's bent 1, 2. Now I'm going to lift my chest to the ceiling 3, 4, and 5, 6. I recover. Take the bar 7, 8. And what we've done to one side, we want to keep doing to the other side to make ourselves nice and balanced. So 1, turn the head 2, to the side 3, 4, recover 5, 6, look straight 7, 8. Is everything nice and tall? Turn the head 1, 2, lift the chest into a small arch to the back 3, 4, recover 5, 6, and 7. Finish 8. All right. How about we try this one? Done. Let's do it. Once again, maestro, we'll take that plie music. Starting with the arms off the bar so we really understand how the body stacks, and then we use the bar to help assist us. So again, nothing is being forced. Everything is allowed time to bend and stretch. Down, down, stretch, stretch. See that tendu? Side. Lower in second position. And plie. 1, 2. Push the floor away. And really keeping the muscles of the knee, around the knee, pulling up as we stretch. And down, down, stretch, stretch, tendu, hold, close. So here we bend, and 1, turn the head 2, over 3, recover, head is straight, and hold, turn the head, 1, 2, lift the chest, arch the back, and recover, take the bar, here we go, second side, 1, turn the head 2, side bend, recover, looking forward, and turn the head, lift, and down, let go. Beautiful. All right, so by now I'm sure the body is nice and warm, and that's how every classical ballet dancer will start their day. A warm-up and a plie before we move on to the rest of the bar. But because we only have a short amount of time, I think we've done all that we can do at the bar for right now. So let's jump into the center. That's where all the fun stuff happens. All right, see you in a moment. Take your bars away. Welcome to the center. So I just wanted to point out that my good friend Khalil is offering an alternative to those of us who need to be seated. So if you're in your couch or in a chair, then Khalil is offering an alternative so that you can still join us. Dance really is for everybody, so there's no reason why we can't be moving our bodies and enjoying our beautiful selves. So, starting in the center, I would like to start with what we call port-de-bras, which is a movement of the arm. It's the carriage of the arms. And that's what gives dancing such an elegant look. So I want to start with some very basic port-de-bras. We call them simple and first port-de-bras. So we start. You can stand in a nice close together 6 position. We also call this parallel. You can stand a little wider if you want that extra groundedness. So we're going to hold 5, 6. We'll breathe the arms 7 and 8. So we lift 1, 2. As I open, I'm going to look to the side 3, 4. Breathe the arms 5, 6, and they lower 7, 8. I'll do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breath 5, 6, and 7, 8. Now we looked one way twice, so we're going to do that again, looking to the other way. 1, 2, open 3, 4, breathe 5, 6, and down 7, 8, 1, 2, open 3, 4, breath 5. The palms turn and collect the air as you come down. Beautiful, you're doing great. So now we're going to go into what we call first port-de-bras. We start the same way, 1, 2. This time we go high, 3, 4. Open 5, 6, and complete the circle 7, 8. Again, first position of the arms, third position of the arms, open to second position of the arms, and all the way down to preparatory. And we'll do exactly the same thing, again, to the second side. So why don't we try all this with music? You can follow along with me and Khalil. It's a great workout for your back and for your lungs. Remember that when I'm saying breathe, I really mean it. Take in air and let it out, and then take in new air. Breath in a port-de-bras is what really makes it magical. All right, here we go, maestro. And breath. Hey. Open. Breathe. Again. Extend your eye line to the second side. Open. Feel the back get wider. That's beautiful, Khalil. Beautiful port-de-bras. And let's do our first port de bras. And if you're feeling a burn in your arms, that's great. And open. Complete the circle. Turn the eyes. Open. 7. Last time, second side. All the way up, nice and long through the back. Excellent. Okay, so up until now, things have been pretty steady just with the tempo, so things have been nice and slow. So I think it's time now to kind of get some energy going. So I'd like to do a nice waltz with you. So we're going to sway side to side. Who doesn't love to do that? So we're doing 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6, 7 and a 8. I want you to close your legs and bring the arm that's low is going to come up. 1 and a 2, you're going to look to it. 3 and a 4. Now we're going to visit the position we just were in, but we're going to bring it down the front this time. 6, breathe, 7, tendu, 8. 1 and a 2, to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4. Bring them 5, 6, 7. This time I want you to tendu the other leg, so we're going to start to the second side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As that leg closes, I sweep the arm up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tendu the left leg. 1, 2, 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6, 7 and a 8. 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6, 7, 8. Okay. I think we're good to go. So let's get that upper body moving and really passing through that demi-plie that we did in that second position. So plie and push, plie and push. All right, here we go. Sway, sway. Fourth time, and 1 arm, C. Nice and high with the eye line. Bring it around. 6, 7, tone. 1, 5, 6. Really bend the knees. Let them bend. Swing the arm. 3, 4, 5, 6. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and high eye line. Tone. Nice and easy in the joints. Those ankles bend, knees bend, and hips bend. Swing. Really bend the body. And round, round, pose. Excellent. Beautiful. You're on your way to waltz in no time. Lovely. Okay, so now that we've done all this, it's time to get to the last section in class. So the last section in class we call allegro. There's a warm-up allegro, petit allegro, medium allegro, and grand allegro. So that's getting you ready, small, medium, and large. So we're going to start with a warm-up jump. I'd like to go back to parallel. As beginners, it's really nice to make sure that we're tracking everything properly. So again, I want my creases to be my hips, my knees, and the front of my ankles. So they have to be really soft and allowed to bend. So no tension are allowed in here at all. The only time we want a little bit of tension is when we push off the ground, but that tension is created through length. So it's a healthy, happy muscle when we're lengthening it. So it's going to look a little bit like this. Feet together, we're going to go 5 and 6, take the waist, 7, 8. We plie 1, 2, jump 3 and 4, 5, 6, jump 7 and 8, 1, 2, and 3 and 4, plie, point and step, bring it in, 1, 2, and 3 and 4. All those beautiful toes are pointing at the floor. 1, 2, and 3 and 4, plie 5, 6, and forward, back. All right. So that last little bit at the end, I'm doing a demi-plie, a tendu forward with my arms coming to that first position. As I step forward towards my audience, I want to offer a generous offering. This is called offering in ballet. And then bring it back, and as my hands come back to my waist, I feel my body lengthen and lengthen. So that if I'm more lengthened through the upper part of my body, I take a lot of pressure off of my legs when I'm landing. So here we go. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Plie, plie, saute, and down, down, up, and plie, tendu, ta, in, down, down, push, and plie, jump, good. Try and bop your head off the ceiling. Plie, tendu, forward, and good, excellent. Well, thank you for joining myself and Khalil. I had a lot of fun. I don't know about you. It's great. So I'm feeling good and warm right now, so I hope so are you. The way we conclude every single ballet class is to do what we call reverence. And that's a way to say thank you to the teacher, to the musician, our fellow dancers. And that looks a little bit like this. It may be different depending on where you've been trained, but the idea is to say thank you without using your words. So we may step to the side, offer the other hand. I'll say thank you to Khalil. And then step to your audience and say thank you as well. And it can get really extravagant. We can step with a big port-de-bras, bow with our hands to our hearts, and back. And we can do the exact same thing on the other side. Big bow and out. I leave it up to you. I'll let you choose your own adventure for this one. But just bring a sense of thankfulness to what you're saying with your body. All right. Well, thank you very much. Thank you, Khalil. Let's have our reverence. Ready? And. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Take care, and thank you for joining us. So thanks again for the class. I just wanted to give a special thank you to Rob Thaler. He's one of the musicians here at Canada's National Ballet School, and it was his music that we got a chance to dance along to today. So thank you very much, Rob.